Okay, so what we're going to be looking at here, we're going to be looking at some new potential models here. So let me find, let's get a map real quick. Let's do Felucia. So what I'm going to be doing is, there's a post on the forums right now on Galactica Networks. Um, let me rephrase. Asking if we want new models. Some people have said a newer version of CGI. Some people say they want the Battlefront models. Me, I'm a little more biased. I found Battlefront models that um, all shared the same material resource, which was one of the biggest problems. Disregard this right here. I just have a bunch of fucking HUDs turned on, so I gotta turn some of those off. Let's see here. Toggle compass. I can turn that compass off. That's pretty cool. Um, Toggle radar. Admin. Radar names. Okay. So I'm actually gonna turn this HUD off real quick. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Hits, hands. Oh, that's kind of cool. But anyway, back to what we were going to do. We were going to look at the new models that I am going to showcase. So let's let's actually become a player model real quick. Just disregard all these errors. I'll go with what. So this right here, this model, this model, this model, and this model, I was going to recommend for mercenaries, since if we do the switch, we need to find placeholders for the current event jobs. So these could be some kind of mercenaries. Um, Second Airborne or 7th Sky Corps. Um, we got these models a while ago, back when we first transitioned to Battlefront, but they will make their return if we do switch. So we got the comma, we got the straps, and then we have the 2nd Airborne jetpack. We got a bag and yeah, we got a bag, and we got an extra strap here as well. And then we have Bacta for the medics. Yeah. And then we got a couple of other ones. We got Boyle, an ARF EOD, Trapper, that's just a regular ARF trooper. We got Waxer. I'm gonna go get my food real quick. Alright, so where was we? Oh, yes. And then I have found. We're gonna have to Another problem with switching back to Battlefront is we have to find placeholders for Jedi. Any realistic ones, any suggestions would be nice as well. So what we've got here is a really funny looking Anakin. You can see his finger bones are a little fucked up. We also got an older Ahsoka here. There's this. You can change the color of her outfit. All right. Um, while searching the deep, dark depths of what we call the workshop, I have managed to find like battle worn um, clone models, which one of the main gripes of the Battlefront models that we had in the past was they were too shiny. Another issue was that this right here, like the clipping, and then it looks like he has no head. Um, but that gap's there for a reason, because when you put his helmet on, that's where the neck is going to be when you take it off. Again, it's a little, yeah. But no models are perfect. So let's get down to the packs. So I got a. This is a new Galactic Marine Medic, um, in which is very battle worn, and you can see it doesn't matter what models you're using. The comma's always going to clip a little bit, but you can see that the clipping is very minimalistic in that sense. Um, Keep in mind, we also had models that we all purchased prior before switching back to CGI. One being everyone's favorite and most anticipated Iowa squad that everyone looked very much forward to, but sadly it never saw the light of day. This being the cut from the squad. We also got Jawas, small event job looking esque. Um, and then we have a couple of Jedi here, more on the realistic side. Uh, that's a CGI. I won't disregard that. We got Plo Koon's race. I don't remember what his race is, but there you go. We also got a Rodian. We have a one of those guys. Then we got not that one. We got Darth Maul's race being Night Brother. We also have Darth Maul himself. Um, you can change him from red red to blue. You can also give him his robes and stuff. Uh, we also have these temple guards that are still here today, but they have a couple of body groupers in which I think people would like. Ah, everyone's all the Galactic Marines who want a Commander Keller. Well, I got just that. You have a Commander Keller right here. Now, everyone's favorite thing about Commander Keller is his hood. This model itself is the armor he wore during the siege of Utapau, or the, and then this is the armor that everyone loves. Granted, you can see that there's no cape physics here, but if you want it, you can't be too picky. You want this, you gotta work with it. You can also put the pauldron on too, which I think is pretty funny. Um, so you can also take this off and then put the pauldron back on, and he's just like the other model now. So if we go back to this model, looks just like this, but the only difference here is his shoulders. But if you take off the skirt, you can put the pauldron back on, and the only difference between these two models that I've noticed is this one is more high res, and this one has the hood and is a little lower resolution. But if you take this off, nothing happens to the skin here, and you just put the pauldron on, and it's the same as the other model. Alright, next we'll be going into the Gnolls. This, obviously, I do believe there is a jetpack. There is a jetpack body grouper for these, which was Gnolls' biggest complaint about the original Battlefront update, being they didn't have a jetpack body grouper. Now, their models aren't glossy. In fact, they actually look battle worn, and they have a jetpack body grouper. They also have no backpack. Then they have a demolitions bag, the jetpack, and then a comms pack. Along with these, you can still take all the armor off. You can even I don't even think that does anything. You got a skin for nothing. Cool. But you can antenna down, antenna up. Holsters. You got the side bag for demolitions. You got arm ammo right here on the side here. And then you have shoulder rounds. Very much more improved models. Here's a lieutenant. Here's a sergeant or a den. Yeah. That's supposed to be a secret. Y'all didn't see that. Alright, now we go on to the ARC troopers. Sadly, there aren't any body groupers for these, except the backpack. You got no backpack, a dem pack, other than that. But keep in mind, these are just the Phase 1. You see, I have been looking for both Phase 1 and Phase 2 models for the community to vote on. You got the Phase 1 Colt, Phase 1 Commander, Phase 1 Hammer, Phase 1 Havoc, Phase 1 Lieutenant, Phase 1 Sergeant, and then just Phase 1 ARC. You also got this dirty as fuck paratrooper here that nobody's shown any love to. But I don't see why we would need this, because this one is very much so lower resolution. But, again, I'm showing you these because he is very fucked up. He's seen some shit. Although he does have a yellow stripe on his bag. He also has some straps. It looks right here. If I take the side bag off, he has his own shoulder strap, and then he has the strap with that. So it's up to how you want to play. Arm ammo, same. Arm shoulder. Yeah, that's another airborne trooper for the 212. This is I don't know what that is. That's very ugly. That's supposed to be Mist Squad, but if this is what Mist Squad looks like, it's not gonna happen. Yeah, sadly, Mist Squad will not see the light of day. Alright, so we... Oh my god, what the fuck? We got a bunch of purple boys here. Everyone's favorite. Just a bunch of purple boys. I'm probably missing the materials for these. Yes, I am missing the materials, sadly. But hey, Here's that white commando model. If Black Ops received this, if this was accepted, again, this is all hypothetical, this could be used as an honorary commando for those who have proven themselves in Black Ops, can be granted this whitelist, and it could also be used as your trainee whitelist. Here's the shitty looking Omega model. We're not going to use that. There's the 187th ARC. We're not going to be using this. But hey, if you want to see it, go ahead and recommend it. Red Guard. Here's a 5th Fleet Trooper. We'll be getting into 5th Fleet more, don't worry. Here is the 332nd Company, also known as Ahsoka's Battalion. Due to Season 7 being released, I myself, have been hunting down 332nd troopers. This is one of them, an ARC trooper. Now it does have body groupers. You can obviously take the helmet off, you can take the ARC gear off, you can take the pauldron, chest, rangefinder, ARC, this is the ARC crest. You can put that on, take the crest off, boom, phase 2, bada bing bada boom. You could be all arced out. You'd be all arced out, and you have a choice between switching from phase 2 to phase 1. Very cool. We also got the ARF trooper here. You can take the comm off, obviously. Not a lot of body groupers, but keep in mind that this is an ARF trooper. ARF troopers love to keep themselves light. 332nd CO. He'll probably be most likely repurposed to a heavy due to his heavy-esque look. Here is the heavy. We could probably make this an officer. Here's the heavy. Body groupers. Not very many, but there are body groupers. Here's the standard trooper. His only body grouper is the helmet. Here is the medic, the medical symbol. You can add a comma if you would like. Here is the officer, which is very similar to the CO. The only difference is he looks a little more banged up. Here's the sergeant. Here is the sniper. Again, these models are lacking in some fields, but they're just an idea for everyone to look at. Here is Iowa Squad Lead Sarge. Again, from the most anticipated Battlefront pack that was going to be released, but sadly never saw the light of day. Here is a Shadow Guard. I've seen a lot of people use the gray Shadow Guard as a lieutenant. And then here is another Red Guard-esque looking motherfucker. We have a bunch of extra commandos too. Not really gonna do anything with those, but they're just here for show. Okay. Alright, Galactic Marines. You saw Vakar earlier. Here are these Galactic Marine models are the best I've ever seen. They don't look like purple dildos. They look like they've seen shit. This is the medic. This was the trooper. This is one of the variants. It could be something you use in a subdivision. Look how beautiful they are. Very minimum clipping in this. Very, very nice. Here is another variant that can be used for something. Very smooth transition with steps. Very smooth. Again, very minimum clipping here in the comma. Here is the last variant here. They do have body groupers. All of them have body groupers. You can take the helmet off. Very nice Galactic Marina models, if I do say so myself. Oh, another Iowa squad member, Taito. Here is Zag, another Iowa squad member. Warthog and his Battlefront Beauty. He does have a backpack with the Wolfpack insignia on it. He can have a comma, a module, which is his breathing apparatus. Take the helmet off. Again, you could take all this armor off. It entices more RP for armor inspections, if you would like. You got another Wolfpack variant, another variant. You got Wolf. And then you got Commander Wolf. Very, very nice. Oh, there's Zeg again. That's an error. Disregard. These are very low res. Disregard these as well. Oh, here are some battle droids. Here is Mr. Bones. Or a very, very intimidating looking B1. Here is a heavy, a commander, and a specialist, also known as the sharpshooter. And you can't forget about watching those wrist rockets. Well, we got some more Phase 1 here. I like finding both Phase 1 and Phase 2, so I can allow the community to vote on which ones they would like. This is a 41st looking Ask Trooper. Here are the Phase 2 Spec Ops, Special Operation troopers that you see in the second battle of Geonosis. But these are the Phase 2. They don't have the earmuffs. The earmuffs I'm referring to are these. So they have two different armors. They have these, Latan armor, which they utilized during the second battle of Geonosis, and their regular Spec Ops armor. This is Commander Blackout. Yeah. You notice he also has his Jag eyes. Here is a Centurial Guard in Battlefront format. And yes, they do have body groupers. The Centurial Guard does not, but you do not need them. Here is here's the most realistic version of Cad Bane I could find. You can take his coat off. Here are just some more random commandos that I found. This one's a medic-esque looking person, a very fucked up EOD individual, and an intimidating Mandalorian one that looks to be a sharpshooter. Here is Cal Scarata, or the Kuveldar. Here is a Kilo officer. Phase 1, very, very, it's okay. It's no one really fucks with Keeley. But I happened to find Battlefront 2 versions of him. Here is an ARC General. We could probably use this as a Marshal Commander. He does have body groupers, very extensive. I do believe, yep, he has ARC gear as well. Very befitting of a Marshal Commander. You can also take the battle scarf off. I do believe this is, you can also add scratch marks here. So if we were to go to Battlefront, this would be a very nice looking Marshal Commander that has more than enough experience to know any type of body grouper he desires. There are some more here. The same kind of thing, but this looks to be like another regimental. He can also don art gear. So we have potential regimental replacements right here. We got a purple one. We got another gray-esque looking one. Very nice. It looks to be they have all very similar body groupers. Oh, what is this? There's a backpack. Oh, there is a jetpack. Then you got the battle scarf. Here is another one. Intelligence Commander. All have the same body groupers, 9 to 10. And then here is Supreme General. This could most definitely be used as anything. It's up to y'all. I'm just showing you some cool shit. Same thing, 10 different body groupers. Oh, it looks like this one has a hood. Okay. You can change it from red to blue. Looks to me like a attack regimental commander right here. Very cool looking. Looks, oh, very nice. The comma also changes color. There is a backpack if you would like it. Micro binoculars. Arc gear. And an antenna if you want it. A jetpack as well. Very, very cool looking. I found some naval too in the Battlefront-esque format as well. I found a really good amount. Here's another Keeley-esque. My main thing was to try to find Battlefront, Phase 1 and Phase 2, but sadly, through a lot of my findings, I have found that there aren't many good polished Phase 1 anymore. It seems that they were mostly removed. Here is Wayland Bao. Here's the Commander Blitz that we used to have. There is Colt. There is Hammer. Here is Havoc. Just some two random ones. Here is an unidentified CT with body groupers. Cannot remove his helmet though. Cannot remove his helmet, which is fine. Here is the Wookiee Warrior. Very cool. You can take his armor off to make him a regular Wookiee, you know, if he got attacked by slavers. Here is another version of Darth Maul that we could utilize. Here is Sessatin. I don't even know how to pronounce his name, but that is a Jedi on the Council, I believe. Here's a Tals. Here's another naval. You can see the naval does have body groupers, not that many, but this one has a fucked up eye. Here are a bunch of droids, and of course, Yoda himself. He can go naked. Very cool. What is this? Alright. That wraps that part up. Let's pick a random model. You know, let's Let's see what we can find. Let's become an RC. All right. We got the RC armor on. So that means we are the RC. Let's no clip out of here real quick. Ooh. Okay. This map's actually way cooler than I thought it was. It looks like this is a teleporter looking one. That's Sierra. Very, very neat. That is very. Ooh. Looks like we have a working citadel. Mount of Droids. Capture ends challenge. Oh wow. Tells you where the baddies are. Trying to figure out how this works. Oh well. This map's kind of intricate. I kind of like it. I'm not gonna lie. But where is the battlefield? I believe it's down here. Oh wow. Very nice looking. But there's also a ring. Not obvious, but it's still cool. Look, just look at how beautiful this map is. It's got a purple little gloss. It's probably because I'm missing some kind of texture. Oh, what is this? This is so weird. Oh wow, it looks like a fucking vagina. Can we go inside? Oh wow. Do we die if we fall in? Huh, we don't die. That's kind of cool. Right. This is about Molly. It's not any of this. Let's see if we can find a nice place to. Oh, it has its own independent cave system. It looks like, which is kind of cool. It's just the admin room. No, that's a void. Alright. Let's turn off this weather. Let's there's some problems here. Like, yeah, I'm missing some map shit. All right. All right. All right. This is kind of gonna get annoying. Can you? All right. Let's turn down the audio. This map looks to be a little glitched. All right. Anakin model. It's meh. Not gonna lie. Can we T-pose it? I can mark it as a quest. With cause of my HUD. That's kind of cool. Remove quest. I can drive him. Ooh. I have the Force. Yeah, very meh Annie model. Battlefront 2 Mace Windu though. Got Samuel Jackson looking motherfucker. Surprise motherfucker. In his battle armor for the Republic. We got two Kenobi models here. We got Basic Bitch Boy. Basic Bitch, hello there. And then we have... I'm going to probably pick up a gun and shoot you, hello there. Yeah, I also found this 327th Jedi. I know we don't have 327th anymore, but he is kind of dope looking. I'm not gonna lie. And he bears 327 markings and has a jetpack, which is kind of dope. Not gonna lie. Fifth Fleet. Oh my goodness. Alright, we had these Fifth Fleet before. These were ones that were already commissioned when we first had the Battlefront update. Here's Four Eyes. He seems to be one of the named characters of Fifth Fleet. Here is another trooper. I believe these are Wampa Company because they bear the Wampa Company insignia. We got Wampa Company Arc. I do very much like how the Battlefront... come on. How the Battlefront models are when it comes to how many portions they have. They have 3 different portions. They have an upper body, torso, and they have a lower body. Then we have the ARF Trooper right here. These are the some of the old ones that we had, again, when we first transitioned. We got Captain Stam, the Wampa Company captain right here. I do very much like how these are battle worn, and these were kind of the inspiration I had for trying to hunt down battle worn models. Here you go, Commander Gajora right here. Commander Godzilla himself. All of these do have body groupers, of course. We got a lot. We got the Heavy, the Jet Trooper, all of which I would very much like to go more in depth with and show you all the body groupers, but it is very late right now. I'm just showing you what we got to work with. I will just be showing y'all the battalions that we currently have. Here's Major Terra. This will be going on the temporary Galactical Networks YouTube channel. We do have a media department now. If you are interested in joining the media department, what you need to do is contact Estrella. I'm not going to go more in depth into that. We also have Centaurial Guard. Battlefront-esque. Since the idea behind these originally were they were going to be attached to 5th Fleet, they are under 5th Fleet in models, but they are not anymore. Wampa Company got Wampa Arc. There's the regular ARC Trooper right there for 5th Fleet. It's the Wampa Company one. I'm not going to go any more in depth in the 5th Fleet. Now, we will go on to another battalion. Oh, we're not going to get into M10. So, the biggest concern with Battlefront models, and here we'll take one more look at 5th Fleet before I make them go yeet, is there aren't a lot of pilot-specific things. With that, since 2nd Airborne is very much in charge of the pilot program, I have thought of a way to settle that. Give every battalion an airborne trooper. Again, this might piss off a lot of 2nd Airborne and Naval, but this is just an idea because this has all the battalions we already have. 41st, there's here as well, and then we also got the big old 5-0. Sadly, Rancor does not have basic troopers, but I'm trying to find a ARC pilot, or at least get an idea of how much it would cost someone to commission them. Okay. So here are a lot of Battlefront models. And there are some pilots as well. Here, are these the ones that I hit? Those are not the right ones. I apologize. We do have some naval here. Right, boom, right here. So a concern that naval might have is they don't have a Admiral Yularen model for Battlefront. Yes, we would probably have to get someone to commission it, but with all due respect to naval, not every Venator had a civilian Commodore. They did, in fact, have clones leading ships as well. It just so happened that Admiral Yularen was one of the ones that um, saw only screen time. And if you saw, he was more of a tactical advisor, in my opinion. That's how I perceived him in the series. Because, of course, he would give orders because of his rank, but he was only. He was there to give guidance and take command when the generals were not on board. And he even fought with them several times, saying that this is not a good plan, but he did not stop them. But there are a lot of them. Here is the here is the admiral or rear admiral, and note they all have the correct medals corresponding to their rank. Here is the admiral himself. And then you have an officer cadet. If Naval wanted to do like you're an officer cadet, if you are close to getting officer, that's all Naval. As you can see, he has no fucking medals because he's insignificant. Just like the real Navy. Here are some more mercenary-esque people. I'm not too concerned about it right now. I'm just trying to find player models for battalions. But yeah, we got some people that have taken some, ooh, yeah, we got like a spy or a snitch or an intelligence gatherer. All right, let's find. Oh, no, not beep boop. Here are the second airborne ones that were commissioned for the original Battlefront model. They do all have body groupers. I showed y'all earlier. Unfortunately, the person that made the models did not put the correct captions for them. As you can see, this is apparently the 2nd Airborne Commander, when in actuality, it's the Trooper. Because this is Commander Barlax looking. But that's for them to decide. There's also the Sergeant, which my idea behind, I was the one that commissioned them. I let the model maker know that he labeled them wrong, but he did not fix them. So my idea behind this was the most orange looking motherfucker was going to be the medic. This boy over here. Because he needs to stand out. So when you're on the front line and you are very much injured, you look for that orange looking motherfucker and you just be like, ah, there's the medic. But here is the 7th Sky Corps. They do have the jetpack body grouper I showed y'all earlier in the C menu, but this is the 2nd Airborne. I'm going to yeet them real quick, along with all the Navy and the Airborne Trooper. Iowa Squad. People were so excited to see the rebirth of Iowa Squad. They were Delta Squad before Delta Squad was even a thing. They were one of the first RC squads to be featured in a comic book. And be in their own game. Yes, we know Star Wars Republic Commandos, which is the introduction to Delta Squad, but what you don't know is that these boys right here had their own little arcade game. Very, very good. Yeah, there's Iowa Squad. I got some other commandos here. Here is Rancor. No, well, the Rancor commanders, I should say. You got Blitz. You got Colt. I'm very lazy right now. I don't want to make these models position very beautifully. I'm very much just showing y'all my idea because I can't go to sleep. Yep, I got Colt, Blitz, Hammer, and Havoc. I'm gonna eat these boys. There's another Obi-Wan model. I got a whole bunch of Battlefront droids for event jobs. I believe these are some Jedis that I found that were human looking. They can be whatever the fuck y'all want. I don't do much Jedi stuff. I'm just trying to find some Jedi. This dude looks like a Centaurio Guard trader-esque. Yeah. Here's some Jedi. I guess you could use to your heart's content for Jedi. You got a dude named Seven. He looks like a gray Jedi. You got, I don't know, maybe a Jedi that works with Senatorial Guard. I don't know. More droids. Some females. I'll spawn one real quick. Some extra RC. The red guard from earlier. Regimental Jedi. Yes, they're headless. Woo! No, I'm just kidding. I tried to find some Jedi that had different things like armor. So I don't. This could be like a battalion Jedi or whatever. There's a bunch of them. Here's a regular Jedi. Note: the females do not don armor. I do not know why, but here's the Temple Guard. An optimized one for some reason. Here is another Temple Guard. I know that there's like multiple branches within the Temple Guard, so I don't know. One can be an honor guard, one can be a basic bitch. I don't know. I don't follow Jedi that much. Here's a bounty hunter. It could be an event job. I don't know. Minerals and shit. Here's an actual decent looking Obi-Wan, but he's wearing CGI armor. But it's up to y'all. He looks kind of dope-ish, I guess. I don't know. He looks battle worn. Oh yeah, I found core. Trying to yes. I'm not gonna get into phase 1 today. I'll knock that out later. But here's the cool Veldar, Kelskrada, Wayland Grey Jedi, Katarn Redux. Here's some of the more of the Jedi. I know y'all like your aliens, so you got your alien looking motherfuckers. You wanna be fucking Plo Koon? You could be a Plo Koon as a Padawan. You wanna be a fucking calamari? Boom! You could don this big head and say it's a fucking trap. You wanna be like Greedo but with a lightsaber? You can ignite first. You wanna fucking be Darth Maul but be a good guy? You can be a fucking Night Brother, but a Day Brother. Alright. Now we're getting into some shit. Oh, I already showed y'all the 332nd. It's really dark in here. I don't know why. But I'll just spawn the ARC Trooper because I already showed y'all them once. Here's the ARC Trooper. These are glossy because not a lot of people have made the Battlefront versions of them. So this is the Galactic Marines. These are what everyone wanted out of these Battlefront models. You wanted Battle Worn. Well, here are Battle Worn. Here are Battle Worn. They are not glossy. They are quite literally dirty as fuck. You wanted a killer model? Boom. You can get a killer model that is also dirty as fuck. You want something that doesn't look like a purple condom? Boom. You got white ones. You got white ones for snow. You got the purple ones, but look, they're not shiny tipped. Well, yeah, they're not shiny. They are dirty. You want to see more dirt? Boom, more dirt. You like that dirt? Like that dirt, boy? Yeah, there's the Galactic Marines in a nutshell. We don't have the 327th anymore, so we'll skip to... I found a Captain Fordo. Guess what? He's not clean. He's dirty. I believe he's got body groupers for it as well. Hold on one second. Body group, body group, body group, body group, body group. No, he doesn't have a different helmet. Oh, but he has a skin? Oh, he hasn't got shit. Yeah. Ooh. Fordo. Got, here is the Arc Pilot. He's got that episode 3 looking helmet. But that can make him why he's an ARC. But yeah. ARC Trooper. ARC Commander-esque motherfucker. ARC. There's another ARC. Look. They're dirty. You got a white one. This one's a little on the shiny side because he's fresh to Rancor. All right. Arc Regimental. So this pack has like all the fucking Arc Trooper characters and shit. Here's that hooded Keller model that people really want. The cape looks garbage, but you can take off the cape and put on the pauldrons like a regular human being. The Null Arc. I actually was told that the Nulls hated their old models, but they want these ones because one, they look really damaged because Nulls being Nulls, they'll fucking run into bullets instead of avoiding them. And they have a jetpack body grouper, which was their biggest complaint. You got the blue one too. You got a green one. Nulls never adapted to Phase 2. They always stayed Phase 1. So, here are pilots. We got Warthog. Here is that Spec Ops I was telling you all about. That was in the first battle second battle of Geonosis. Very nice looking. Not too shiny. We're not getting into Phase 1. Phase 1. We're not getting into that. I don't know why they want to... I just say Phase 1. Is it Phase 1? Yeah, it is. They like to spawn upside down for some reason. Don't ask me why. I found Keeley Company, but they're not really good looking at all. Phase 1, Regimentals. I found Plo Koon in Fight and Armor as well. Commando models, we're not going to get into that. He's a terminal. I got some more Jedi here as well. We got Greedo. I found Greedo. Clone Commando. Yeah, this. Maul, Dengar. Yeah, I'm missing textures. Mandalore. Here's something cool that I thought. I found the Mandalorian instructors, like all the cool Veldar, for CGI. That's cool. I found Quinlan Vos, but he looks like a fucking hobo. This is taken from the movies because you only see him once. Yeah, here's Red Mist. They look very bad. Regimental Jedi. Okay. So this is actually quite cool. You become a Jedi. You join a battalion. 187th, I believe. 212th. Something on the medical side. Or ST. Doom's unit. I don't know what that is. Maybe 5th Fleet. 187th. ST for sure. 41st. Another 187th. 327th. And 104th. So one of the blue ones can be 5th Fleet or 501st, whatever. But it's very cool, and I highly recommend it. Delta Squad. The biggest concern anyone's had about these models is they're a little too shiny. Especially Sev. Look how fucking shiny this boy is. I do believe they updated him because he used to be really shiny. So there's there's Fixer. Yeah, they must have updated these because last time I found these, they were way too fucking shiny. But here, let me spawn all Delta squads so everyone can have their Delta gasm because everyone's a Delta squad fan. I mean, who isn't that's played Republic Commandos? You can't not play Republic Commandos and not be a fan of Delta Squad. My yeah, there you go. Yeah. So, Scorch here still looks a little shiny. I do believe that's due to all of his bright colors, but that's fine. It's just reflection. Yeah. There you go, you Delta fans. There you go. There's your Delta squad in Battlefront 2. Right behind them, we got Omega Squad. Omega Squad looking sexy. You got a 10 here. Uh, for the active Omega Squad right now, you have alternate armor skins. I will say that there is no alternate skin for these. I can even check real quick. There are no body grippers for these. You got feet. And you got Niner. Very nice, very much realistic with scrapes on the armor. Because let's be honest, everyone was sent into hellholes, and if you don't have any scars or marks on your armor, you a bitch. Here is another Centurial guard that I found by himself. No body groupers. Just another Centurial guard. That's a secret. I did find the 187th for that Mace Windu. So I'll go ahead and spawn a 187th real quick. Again, our CEO does not want 187th at all, but I still have to find them just in case y'all request them. And they don't have an ARC Trooper in their pack, but someone that loves the 187th said, hey, I'm going to make a 187th ARC Trooper, and right here he is. So there you go. Those are all the new models that I've found for... Oh, I forgot one. The Clone Trooper. One problem that the last Clone Trooper had was it had a cut right down the middle. This one does not. So we got another one here too. There's two of them. So my idea for this is during your tryout, or you're training for CT. For your target practice, I would like to take them to a simulation to see their marksmanship. Or, so this is the basic clone trooper. They do have markings on their armor. For once, that is a little special, and they are battle damage. And they don't have that streak down the middle anymore. So this right here is the basic clone trooper undesignated. And then this one is a specialist. So my thing is, you could be a basic trooper with the 15S or the DC-15A or S. And this guy gets a scoped weapon. Or basic trooper gets the carbine, being the 15S, and then the specialist gets the long range 15A. Or you can just make it a fucking skin. I don't care. But that is all I got for y'all right now. This is the end of this tutorial. Also, please, if you did like the clone HUD, I will be... Oh, yeah, by the way, you can toggle that on and off, the ammo count thing. Very nice. You can toggle it on, toggle it off. You can make your visor blue if you want. You can have a compass, but we already have that compass. This is just an extra one. Turn that off. And then, yeah. That's it. And the radar does work. I will show you this real quick. The radar does work. Let me spawn a Droideka. Boom. Right there. That gray mark in my screen. That gray mark right there. I don't know if y'all can see it. It is... It's like right here. That gray mark, that is the enemy. Cool thing about this is you can give it a weapon override. Let's do CIS, Droideka Twin Blasters. Now I'm going to turn up the audio for this one because this is going to be kind of cool. Now I will spawn this. Oh, these are friendlies, that's why. Duh. Isn't that fucking dope? Alright, so... That's fucking pretty cool, right? Now, you see that we can do shit now. And then we got a droid dispenser. Let's go out. Let's come down here. The only bad thing about these droids is it requires a lot of attachments. But those attachments can also be used as player parts. So let's spawn a droid dispenser. And if you do destroy the dispenser, they still stay there. The dispenser can be destroyed.
Shutting down soon. No staining heavy damage, no sync damage,
fucking beautiful, isn't it? Very, very beautiful. Now, you can also have a B2 dispenser. I think I messed it up. Because I shot it. Alright, let's try that again. B2 spot. Too. This is very cool. This is one of the coolest things about Battlefield. Everyone has come up with so many good ideas for this. It is by far my favorite thing for this one. So, without further ado, let's get a commando weapon. I crashed because I spawned too many things, but that dispenser can only spawn a limited amount of droids, and if you destroy it, you don't have to worry about any more droids. There was also a Droideka one, but very cool. That finishes the showcase. I'll be uploading this to the Galactica channel, and as soon as it's done uploading, I'll post it in the GAR Discord.